growing up in our household, we were always allowed to drink coffee, but it had to start off with a lot of milk. So our cups or glasses were always full of milk, and we'd get a little bit of coffee. And then over the years, we would just get more and more coffee. So eventually, we all started drinking black coffee. So that part of coffee was always in my life, and it was always very communal and familial, and it just was always that sense of community, whether it was in a household, on a porch, on a back deck, in a yard, and that probably is the seed that was kind of planted from the beginning. But then fast forward, when I was 15, I really wanted to date this girl, and she was working in a half barbecue shop, half coffee shop. So I started working there and fell in love with the coffee industry, and just kind of stuck with that, found other jobs tied to that. From there, even at that point, my parents had kind of taught me, you have your job, save money. So I usually put away anywhere from like 10 to 15%, knowing that I wanted to start my own business one day. And at the time, I was thinking a restaurant or a bar, but as the years went on, it kind of morphed into coffee. Fast forward to college, I found a job at Water Street Coffee Joe, which is our flagship roaster now, both at the shops. And there's the owner and the general manager that became, they were two great bosses, but they also became two great mentors and friends to me. And they really helped me kind of get a good framework on business, leadership, the coffee industry, and just giving back to the communities and being part of it. They were so tied into the Kalamazoo community there in Michigan. So that it was just a great learning experience, and I think a lot of people don't get that when they're working in a small business, and I was just really fortunate to have that. Then over time, I realized I do want to open a coffee shop, and so I told Mark, the owner there, that when I did, I would make sure I bought his. So we moved to Lexington in May of 2013, and then we opened up the shop in July of 2013, and we did that so fast for a couple reasons. One was I was trying to beat an old record of opening stores, and two, it was a small business, and we needed to make sure that we had money coming into the bank. We didn't run out of money. Originally, I planned out, we're gonna take 6 months to prep this coffee shop, and I had talked to one of my old mentors, and he had so kindly put it that I was spoiled, and he goes, you've worked in these corporations where they have a lot of money and they can take that time. It's like, now you're a small business owner, you don't have time, you've got to open up this business quick. He goes, so open it up, it doesn't have to be perfect, and let it evolve. It was a huge learning for me, because now when I think about it, it's so nice to hear a customer say, oh, I helped paint that wall, or I helped put that pay it forward board, or I was a part of this. And it's funny now when I talk to people and they're telling me, oh yeah, I'm gonna open this business and it's gotta be perfect. I think the same things that he used to think when I was talking to him, where let them be a part of your story. And there's something that connects with them and connects with you. And the number side of it, you'll just run out of money if you wait to be perfect. You're never gonna be perfect. So just kind of take a chance and go for it.
How have you seen Cup affect customers' lives?
I would say that a lot of people have found Cup to be like home for them, or like specifically family. And that I would also say that I've seen people's personalities change for the better.
Everyone's welcome, anyone's welcome. And we get to talk to and sort of mingle and like really just diversify our groups of people that we talk to. Like as a barista, there's been so many different interactions in my life of like different groups of people that I've gotten to talk to, and that wouldn't have happened if like Cup or Chocolate Holler didn't exist.
I guess I've just been able to like see a lot of people and like get to share their stories and like hear their stories and know that we get to be a part of that, especially like by continuing that, by telling other people about what other people are doing. That kind of stuff is really awesome.
This is our Pay It Forward wall. Customers can buy drinks for other people, and they can take a sleeve and write whatever stipulation they want. So sometimes it could be for a friend of theirs, sometimes it could be for someone who has a specific job, like a doctor or a nurse or a police officer, and sometimes it can be something fun like moving from Lexington to Cincinnati, or someone who just graduated from UK. Some of our favorites are things that people have to do, like sing a song to everyone in the shop or get high fives from 5 different people. So it's really, really fun. We love it a lot.
Why do you like working at a Cup of Commonwealth?
I like working at a Cup of Commonwealth because I get to regularly engage with a bunch of different types of people that I normally wouldn't get to talk to. So it's just super fun to learn about different people's lives and what's going on, and just to have fun little goofy conversations.
I love the people a lot, and I did not know what my career path was going to be before or after I graduated from college, and this kind of gave me a home and a community, and I realized that I wanted to kind of extend more love to people beyond that because of what was extended to me.
We make every decision based off of the mission statement, and it's been really cool to see a business operate in the way that I think people should operate. I think relationships and just connecting people are more important than anything else. So that's what's been really great about Cup, is that it's been able to fulfill that, and that belief that you can operate a business that way, and you don't have to be completely driven by numbers and profits. It can be very much about community and culture and customer service.